Just out for a run today and thought we could stop for a bit of a chat. Have you started projects in the past and started out with tons of inspiration, tons of motivation and enthusiasm? You just plunged right into it and just put all of your time and effort into it, only for you to lose that motivation after a couple weeks, and you never really see that project through to any sort of success. Yeah, me too. Today, that's what we're going to talk about. I don't know about you, but I've started or contemplated so many different business ideas, book ideas, video ideas, and I've never really seen any of them through to like a true level of success. And if you can relate to that, then we're on the same page. This video is going to attempt to address that. Now, I don't really know the perfect solution to all of this, but part of the issue is that we don't really have that much time in this life that we've been given. If you're lucky, you might get 80 years, and you just physically don't have the time and the energy to fulfill all of those aspirations that you might have in life. There's so many different pathways that you could go down, so many different career paths, so many different projects that you could do, but the problem is that you can't do all of them. And I think part of the issue is that we are told not to put all of our eggs in one basket. We're told to diversify, and that essentially is a bit of a safety net for us. We can, I guess if we fail at one of them, we've still got all of these other kind of projects that we've got on the side that we could do instead that still give us that opportunity to eventually succeed. Unfortunately, this doesn't really work how we hope it would, because the fact that we're diversifying, the fact that we are putting all of our eggs in different baskets, means that we just don't have the energy or the time to actually succeed at any one of those projects. We're spread so thinly that we just can't physically put enough time and effort into one project. You can't be trying to write a book and start a YouTube channel and start a podcast, start a business all at the same time. You have to choose a path, and that really sucks, because hindsight is a great thing, and that's something that we don't have it in the moment. We don't even have the foresight. We can't look forward and think, okay, if I chose to become an author, that's going to be the optimal outcome for my life, because you may go down that path and you'll never find out what it was like to become something else, a podcaster or a YouTuber, whatever you're choosing. You only get one option. You have to go down that path. You'll never know what it would be like if you chose a different path. And I think that's kind of scary, and I think that's why it's so hard to choose to commit to one thing, because it's so, I guess, we're worried about regret, aren't we? We're worried that if we do choose the wrong thing and it doesn't work out, then our life ended up being for absolutely nothing. So it's so much easier just to not commit to one thing and to just have all of these options available for us. I was thinking about this last night though, and I kind of came to a bit of a realization that there is a potential way to kind of help us work out which path might be the best one for us. And what I've realized is that often all of these different projects that we've thought about over the years, the things that we've started and given up on, the things that we've contemplated but never started, there's often a bit of a link between them. There's a connection, kind of a similarity between all of these different projects. And if you can focus on or work out what that connection is that links all of these projects together, then that can help you kind of begin to narrow down which path you actually want to take. Now, for myself, I've found that a huge number of my different projects that I've started or wanted to start have usually had something to do with creating videos, to be not just creating videos, but to be presenting ideas to people as well, to be helping people kind of do better in life, work out what they should be doing with their life. So because I've found that kind of connection, it's so much easier for me to kind of realize what I should be doing. And I mean, that's what I'm starting to do now. Making videos like this where it's a bit of wind. I hope that you can actually hear me still. Okay, I found a bit of a sheltered area away from direct wind, but it has started to rain, so we are going to have to wrap this up quickly. As I was saying, I've kind of discovered that the connection between all of my projects that I've begun over the years have had something to do with creating videos and helping and presenting ideas to others. So that's what I've realized that I should be beginning to kind of narrow in and focus on more is, I guess, this YouTube channel, which in a way is my longest project that I've ever really been working on. I mean, on and off, to be honest. It's been on and off for about almost 10 years now, which is crazy. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, focusing on this YouTube, and hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea, getting raindrops on a bit of an idea of what you should be doing yourself as well. So hopefully this gives you food for thought, something to think about, and that you can come up with where you should start focusing, whereabouts you should put all of your eggs, because there is one particular basket that you could put your eggs into. It may work, it may not, but it's worthwhile giving it a shot. This rain is really picking up. I think it's a bit of a storm. I did hear some thunder before. It's raining sideways, so I need to run home now. Hope this is helpful. I'll see you next time.